You can actually capture data from an image in Excel. It's called data from picture. And you can do it in a couple of different ways. On this worksheet right now, I've got a picture. It's got a green background here. I can move it around. That's just a picture. That's a snapshot of some data that I took from another worksheet. I just pasted it here for reference purposes. And I forgot about it for a while. But now I want to get the actual data out of here. I want to use that 38 million, the 39 million, and so on, and all these numbers. We can actually capture this. The keystroke shortcut you'll often be using in this process is using the Windows command, the Shift key, and the letter S. We see it here, capture an image. So here's an image over here. I don't have to select it first, but if I want to capture that image, I'll hold down Windows, Shift, S. Screen goes a little dark, and I'll highlight just the data, not the border. And it's of different size there. I'm hoping to get all these numbers so I don't have to retype them or try and track down the source. I've got it, okay, but not quite yet. I need to paste it somewhere. I'll just paste it down here. By way of the Data tab in the ribbon, from Picture, from the clipboard. And a panel pops up on the right, Data from Picture. And that happens sometimes. Try it again. I didn't plan that, by the way. That does happen. So once again, I'll highlight this. Windows Shift S, highlight the data. There we are. Go to a different cell. Data tab, from Picture, Picture from Clipboard. Are you sure you want to discard the previous image? Yes. And this time, the panel on the right is doing its work. It's analyzing the data. It might ask me to review some of the data. If I simply choose Insert Data, it's going to tell me that I should be reviewing, or I could be reviewing, some entries here. Let's review. There are only 2 of them. It's looking at Illinois. I'm not sure why it's doing that. Perhaps ILLI at the beginning looks a little strange, but I'm going to accept it. Looks okay to me. Same thing with Indiana. Accept. Okay, let's insert the data. I have to do that a couple of times. You are responsible for validating the accuracy of all data. Well, there it is. That looks pretty good to me. At different times I've done this. At one time, Tennessee was spelled with some spaces between the letters. That didn't happen this time. Looks perfect to me. Everything's lined up. The dates are wrong. Big deal there. We can easily adjust that. So that's pretty good. Now, I found some similar data here. Not quite the same, but it's for countries. It's out on the internet. So I went there recently, and I jumped back with Alt-Tab. There's an image. I want to capture this. And I don't need all of it. I don't need all those columns. I'm a little concerned about how the titles might come in, but let's try it anyway. And some are underlined and so on. But I want to highlight these first 18 countries here. So here too, Windows Shift S. Pointing to the upper left-hand corner. I do want the titles. I'm not sure how they're going to play out. And I don't want all the columns, just these here, down to there. That looks good. So that's on the clipboard automatically. I'll jump back into Excel, go to a different worksheet over here, and click out here. And once again, from the Data tab, from Picture, Picture from Clipboard. And it's analyzing the data, taking a bit longer this time. I'll go to Review to see if there's any items to review. Here it says India. There's something about the letter I, maybe. I'll accept that. There are 9 of these here. Indonesia, Nigeria. These are all looking good to me. I might just cut to the chase. I don't need to review the rest of them. At least I don't think I do. Insert data. Insert data. 6 items still require review. Well, they don't actually require. I'm going to override that and say insert anyway. There we are. And that's looking pretty good too. Any oddities in there? In the past, I've looked at data like this and have gotten some strange results. That looks pretty good. In fact, I don't see anything wrong with it. So I might do this for the next 18 countries. Jump back over here, scroll up a little bit. I'll try one more time here. Turkey was the last one I got. And now I want to do from Germany onward. There we go. So once again, Windows Shift S. I don't have the titles here because they're already there. And I'll highlight the data this way and all the way down to Poland, number 37. There we go. Got it. And jump back into Excel. And I'll click right here in cell G22. And once again, on the data tab, from picture, picture from clipboard, again, analyzing the data. This time I won't do any review. I'll just insert the data. Insert anyway. And that too is looking pretty good. There's an extra space there. Obviously, we can change that. Now, again, you can't count on this being perfect. I almost wanted some of these examples not to work so well. For some reason, there's a period behind Italy and Turkey. That's no big deal. And let's see, everything else is looking pretty good. Occasionally, you'll see zeros interpreted as O's and vice versa. Be on the lookout for that. And no promises here about this being perfect, as I've said a number of times. So it's a great tool. Instead of having to type that information that we just saw back here, just made a screenshot, came in and converted it into data by way of this command on the data tab from picture. You can also, by the way, do this if you have a file that you've saved that's an image as well. And there are some tips back here, and you probably saw them on that first worksheet that we were using. The image should depict only the data you want to import. If necessary, crop it. You don't want data being depicted from an angle. It should be head-on and focused, and make sure your screenshot only includes the data you want to import. So it's a great tool, great feature from the Data tab, Picture from Clipboard.